3.6 patch, back to Earth or something. I just update the game and we finally in the game. I probably not gonna do the playthrough right now. I don't have time yet. So just log in and I will add this video in the actual footage because okay. Back to Earth in Evernight. Night coming down with us. Yes. Let's watch later. So the reason I took this footage, I do what I do every single time new patch, which is took this, and then we go to check what it is. Yep, visual. This is it. The event. I believe there was 2 events. What is this? Is this the so they update the level. Okay, that's all. Then we go to warp and just took a screenshot of how much I got last patch. How much gem I mean. Let me do that. Just 1 second. Yep, that's it. And then turn all this gem into, oh, what is this? Oh yeah, the pet I remember. So I got 70 pull plus 10 pull from the patch, so 80 pull last patch, good enough. Transfer 8, 70 pull, okay. I should probably take the screenshot as well, but I am like forget it. I will put this in my sheet. Anyway, you need to know what the point of that. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it. The fat's still here and still long term. Okay, I still have time. And yeah, that's it. I will continue the next weekend for the story. Oh no, before that actually, I am gonna check the map. Let's see if what a new map. Okay, let's see. Is there something new here? Nothing. I don't think I see something new. Down about Evernight. As this patch don't have a new map? Or maybe there is. I don't see anything change. I wonder. Oh, I think I seen that's new map, I guess. In behind the word vortex of Genesis, I see something new. That's one, and is that all? Yep, one new map, I guess. One new map. Well, good enough. That's it. Since the location is near the vortex of Genesis, I wonder if. Nah, I'll just check the story next time. But anyway, before that, before I'm doing the story, which actually in this video as well, technically, I'm gonna watch that's one video that I think I will watch, which is something to do with Evernight. Not Evernight trailer, but anyway, I think the title has something to do with Trailblaze trailer, which might have a hint or not foreshadowing for this patch story. We'll see, especially March or Evernight, I guess. So yeah, we will see next week. I mean, not next week. It's basically right now on video. And here we go. Okay.
Okay, it's final time to do a main story. But before that, just I'm telling you before during the live stream, I believe that I didn't. No, what did I say it again? I mentioned that I didn't pull a single Emporius character. Let's see if I actually did. I mean, Herta doesn't count because she's not from Amphiorus, but what the thing that I believe, this one character, yes. If you see, all goes to the bottom. Look at this. I haven't pulled a single new character since, well, since the Herta. So, yeah. Anyway, that's nothing to do with anything. It's just something I said before. Okay, before we start the new Trailblaze Mission, let's remind us what happened. Actually, I think they have this feature that say what happened before, but we read this first. So the title was Night Coming Before Dawn Break, and the full mission was back to Earth in Evernight. Tucking up the mantle from your flame-chased journey companion, embracing the burden of war-bearing and completing the Era Nova under Helisin witness. If all goes as planned, this should be the end of this life journey. Oh, okay. Interesting. By the way, before that, as you can see, there's some quests that I haven't done in the last two patch. Yes, last two patch. So, if you check the map, I think I haven't done, I haven't explored the, you know, this one. No, oh, this one. What? This one? No, wait. This one? No. Wait a minute. Where is it? This is this one, yes. Iodis Elysia. I only open one chest. So I don't know if there are quests here that connected to whatever in the main quest. Hopefully not. Unless I will be miss some information. Hopefully, again, not. The other one was, I think it was Sky Stysia, but which, this one, this Stysia. See, I only open one chest again. I haven't explored this last patch. But yeah, let's see. I think they will have some recap exactly. Let's just do the recap because okay, so this is already mid into the patch of 2.7. Is it 2.7? At 3.7. I believe already. So I think tomorrow it's done hanging banner. And when I did the 2.6, I did it the moment it was updated. I mean, in the same week as the patch. So it's been like 2 months since the last time I did the story. I kind of forget. So let's just see. I think this is actually the first video I'm recording Let's Play for Star Rail. For those who don't know, I start recording all my game on September 2025, which means anything before that is not here. I'm sorry for that. The only reason I start this playthrough is because maybe I have a lot of commentary during my playthrough, and not just commentary to myself, basically like some idea or some theory during the whole thing. I love. So my main focus in the game was and still is lore, world building, and character interaction, and something like that. Not much of the gameplay. And sometimes I have this brilliant idea or theory or something, but I forgot what I said during those playthrough. So I decided I just record it, and if I want to remember those again, I just check my own video. And for this the reason why I uploaded publicly, because maybe there is someone out there who have same idea. Right, that's all. Anyway, let's see, let's view story recap for the last patch. Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is the first voice on the first recording for Tara. I haven't found the right volume that's good for both hearing the sound in game and also my voice. So let's see. I will adjust it in the second video. Lygus, which is actually Xandar. Actually guessed that before the reveal, but I don't have proof since I don't record it at the time. Anyway, next.
それから私たちは1回目の火を追う旅の時代に戻り、かつての日酔いの英雄
Technically not the first flame chase journey, we just teleport in the next cycle, but instead of in the next 1,000 hours we just waiting, we just go to the first, to the beginning, I mean to the start, not really to the start, I mean when they do cycle the world reset from zero again, but everything just continue. We don't actually from the start of that cycle. I think I don't know what time. I think it was 3,000 years. So I think 3,000 years after the Renova start. Well, the last cycle we on the 4,000 years. So 1,000 years gap. I think either 4,000 or 3,000. I remember it's 1,000 gap, 1,000 years gap from this cycle and the last cycle when we went to Amphorius cycle of Renova. Yes, we meet these two, and then we don't actually experience what happened in this cycle, just simply teleport back to the future again. Actually not teleport, but the time, yeah, the time. Basically, this is the scene where Siren just disappeared for some reason. Maybe we will know in this past how, I mean, we know the one who saved her, I guess it was March or Evernight in this case, because we see the jellyfish thingy in Siren vision at the time, and Siren just poop. And I think she goes back because we knew that she was part of the cycle journey, which is interesting because for a whole 33 million cycle she just disappeared because of her role with Payanon, of course. Maybe because we appear, I don't really remember why Siren can go back, but maybe because us here now instead of Payanon, Payanon entrusts the Kepale core flame to us for this cycle, while he was preventing Iron Tomb to reborn. But we know eventually Iron Tomb will be born. Maybe not this patch, probably next patch, based on the trailer during 2.6, which turned out to be not 2.6 trailer, but the whole 3 last patch where we fight with Iron Tomb, which probably next patch. But anyway, this is where we got teleported into this the other dimension, basically dimension between Amphorius and the real world. But because it's outside Amphorius, the time moved differently. And when we come back with the help of Siren, and who helped us? Or it's the Herta? I don't know. Why? Or it is Mars actually. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we'll see here. When we come back, actually 1,000 years have already passed, and we recount what happened using memory thingy. Yep, okay, so it is Evernight. I mean, Match 7. Path space. What is path space? Wait a minute. She was the one who gave the Kefale for, I thought it was Payanon who gave us. How did she have Kefale core flame? Wait a minute, but I don't. Sure. I forgot actually. Maybe she is. How she have? Still don't understand. But anyway, let's just yep, we go back to Earth, and yep, 1,000 years have passed exactly. Yep, and Kirene, I don't know how to read it in Japanese. Kirene. But yeah, Siren come back
長期に
for
わ
some
たりラ
reason.
イコスと戦
So
い
and she the one who
大きな犠牲を払いながら
I don't know how she ran lived
再
for a
創生
thousand
の
years
た
now
め
that
の
I think
道を
about it.
開いてくれた
I don't think Shiren is a demigod on this cycle. Because how did she live for 1,000 years? She not she's still Kratos heir, yes, but I don't think she did she have time magic? Actually, I have no idea. Maybe because it's meme. I mean, Siren and meme is the same. I don't know. Let's see. Continue.
スティコシアの幻の中で、私はセーレンスの物語
This
と
is actually
最初の
Xandar.
火を追う旅のことを知った
I don't remember how
海の中で
many
待っていたセーレンスは
split
私を
did
連れて家
Xandar
臣へ
has
と来たが
7 or 6
そ
or
こにラ
9.
イコスも姿を
This is one
現
of
し
them, which is like this.
自らの正体を明かした最初私とセーレンスはザンダーの力にまるで歯が立たなかったけれど天才たちとキュレネがすぐ増援に駆けつけどうにか記憶の力で彼を退場させることができた
Okay, so
ただ
this
再創生
where
の
this
結
scene
末を
took
書
place
き
is in
換え
the world
鉄母
in
の
between
誕生を遅ら
the
せることはできたものの
but
もう一つ
something
の
what
勢力
what
が
is
動
it
き
before
始めていることには
the path space I do. Is it this path space? I don't know what path space is. I guess this is the path space.
気づけていなかった
Okay, so what new force? Okay, so that's the last thing, I think we're still in the garden of no, we're still in the vortex of Genesis, the last location we are in before we putting in the core flame of Kefali, I believe. So let's go to teleport to this stuff. Okay, let's go now. We go to the vortex of this. We go to, let's continue Trailblaze expedition. Let's start. Speed up. So Helen still here, I believe. With the Kefale already. Oh, we already put Kefale. Check the basin. Okay. There's no force there. I think that was world quest. I believe I remember there are world quests in the vortex, but I didn't do it yet. I don't have time. But anyway, the Kefale here from the sign is already in. Did you do it last patch? At the end, I guess. Do you see that they have to quest world quest, and but we don't do that, we will do this instead. Yep, let's continue. Yep, after your return, exactly, that's what we did last thing we did. Okay, what is this, the white space? I will go to the next cycle.
やっとここまで来れたこの火種を変換して私が容易の半身になれば
Oh, yeah, actually,
オンパル
I
スの
just
悲劇
realized.
を終わ
Yes.
らせることができ
The
る
goal was to make us the demigod of world-bearing titan, which means it's actually funny because Danheng become the titan of the earth, the Terrafox, replacing Terrafox, and then March 7 with replacing Oronix, which is god of demigod titan of time or something. I don't remember what is Oronix's title. But let's see.
今回の再創生は鉄母との決戦の舞台になる
Yep. But I don't think that's this patch, so I don't know what's going on.
でも何か引っかかる気が
Is it?
この輪廻に歳月の半身はいなかったけど歳月はずっと人間の味方をしてくれてた
I thought March 7 was demigod of time. Oh yes, I forgot. So before we do this, we actually go back to the thing in, the golden, the buff thing that have a Christos Air icon in the weekly. weekly quest, not weekly quest, weekly thing. What you call the weekly thing again? I forgot. Simu, si, the simulation thing. I don't forgot. S2, S2, yes. The icon for the two icon change, basically replacing the Terrafox and the jellyfish. It's become March 7 and I mean Evernight and Danhe. So I guess that's spoiler. I mean, I already know what happened during. I will talk about that during the live stream. So that's pretty obvious, I guess. But what do you mean by we had no demigod of time? Is it March 7? What?
それが終わったらこの記憶の祝福を受けた火種を使って彼らの思いに応えて未来を開拓してあげて。
Yep, this is technically demigod of time. Right?
あれ、そういえば誰からも聞いてないような。
Hey, okay, what is it?
歳月の火種って。
What do you know? Okay, you can see the jellyfish.
いつ変換されたんだっけ？
Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Wait, it's true actually. The core flame. I mean, we know it's March 7. There's the scene. I remember that. No, that was in trailer in this patch. Actually, the scene where March 7 or Evernight in front of the Oronix, the lighting in the Abyss of Fate location. I think we will know what happened. Okay, so basically this patch will be how March and Danheng become demigod. I guess that's the patch. We'll see, but let's see how it goes.
臆質を用いて私に対抗しようと考えた時点でこの可能性も想定すべきでした。
Are you talking with the Herta or Siren?
記憶とその子らがその隙をついて戦場に駆けつけるかもしれないと。
The owl wish? The owl's wish? I mean, not wish. Actually, haven't seen Black Swan, by the way. How many patch since the last time we saw Black Swan? And Sunday, to that matter.
ガーデンオブリコレクションも首を突っ込んでくるって言いたいんでしょ？願ってもないよ。楽しみだね。メモキーパーたちはあなたの壊滅の実験をどれだけめちゃくちゃにしてくれるのかな？
おや？
Oh,
彼らにそのような脳はないとご存知のはずです。むしろその逆。
Memo Snatcher, the one that the Herta was
あなたたちの障害となるでしょう。
being in the patch 2.0, I believe.
ネモキーパーたちはオンパロスの秘密を求めるように天才たち一人一人の知識も狙っています。アイオンたちの盤上において記憶は今も昔も知恵の盟友とは程遠い存在です。
Sure, I actually have no idea. I know there's still a lot of mystery between this path strider that I need a lot of I think they actually explained it maybe in the databank or in the simulation, but I didn't read any of that, you know. So something I hope they explain those in the story instead, because I have no idea about this whole path detail thing, if there is any.
ですが、祖は決して壊滅の盟友でもありません。
True.
今、開拓の背後では多くの勢力がオンパロスに注
Cosmic
目
power,
しています。
including
彼らの理念はそれぞれ異なりますが、共通の敵を前にすれば、生きようとする意志のもとで団結するでしょう。
or maybe the Han as well. Uh-huh.
ではお尋ねしますが、それらの勢力が神々の戦いに
All
備
among
え
the
て
air.
先手を打とうと画策しているとはお考えになりませんでしたか？
Still not understand this concept of Ion until this day in Honkai Star Rail. Like what are those? I mean, are they raging war? How did Clifford become thing? Anyway.
戦争はとっくに始まっているのですよ、スクリューガム殿。
Or what?
銀河を終末へと導く運命
Wait
は
a minute.
4つ。壊滅はそのうち
This
の
is
一つに過ぎません。
Lord Drop, by the way. Or path. This is not the three paths that was entangled and forest, but the fourth path that want to destroy the cosmos. Let me guess. Destruction. The other one probably. Who want to destroy the current? I think the current era is still the biggest, the major path to probably preservation, which is Clifford, because we in the Amber era based on Clifford hammering time thingy. So who the other path? Besides destruction, I can think of the previous enemy, which probably what their name again? The one Yaoshi, yes. What is Yaoshi? Abundance. But I don't know, abundance is just maybe the Han and abundance. The other will be is the dead path. Makes sense, like propagation. The whole insect path, like in Mass Effect, the Rachne, but it's different. Anyway, the thing is, it could be possible of that. Maybe there's one path that we doesn't know yet. So the other part seem very chill on their goal. Maybe I don't know their goal in the beginning, in the first place, but
ポルカはそのさざ波に気づいたものの、
okay.
それを止める術を持たなかった。
Oh, nihility, yeah.
だからこそ第9機関を創設したのです。原子博士もすでに動き始めていますが、
Wait a minute.
盟友の選択を誤
Orca
り
found device.
獣と並び立つ羽目になってしまいました。二人の向きの工程に関しては
Wait. Nihility path was found by Volca, or found as in it was discovered. It was already always exist. It just Volca just decided, oh, a new path just emerged. Is there something? Then they called it nihility or something, maybe. So, and Dr. Primitive, you know Dr. Primitive, the war. Yes. I think Dr. Primitive are the one with propagation or something before that. I remember there's a war between something and something in the past. Something with like robot. I don't remember the detail actually. Only what I'm keeping only as for the two inorganic emperor. Yep, inorganic emperor.
本来なら怪物の極座につくこともできたはずの彼らですが、 アイオンの策略にかかり知恵の囚人へと落ちました。興味深いことに2世は生身の体を持つにもかかわらず自らを無機生命体と認識しています。
Who is the second
さ
emperor?
てこれは一体誰の陰謀なのでしょうか。
Second emperor. I remember the first emperor, the one who waged war in the past. The detail I don't remember, but second emperor, who is this guy? He has a body of a flesh or blood, basically. Organic being, but he considers himself inorganic being. Interesting. Who influenced his thinking? Let me guess. Is it remembrance path?
私たちは
Okay.
あなたと世間話をするつもりはありません。論理。こうして言葉を浪して時間を稼いでいる時点で、あなたが手詰まりであることを証明しています。
手詰まりですか。そうですね。振り返ってみてもそれがザンダーの人生の常でした。
Yeah, I wonder what happened to the rest of the Xandar. Is this kind of similar to Voldemort, the Horcrux thing that separate their soul? Where the rest of the Xandar? Is it nearby or?
ですがだからこそ 忍耐が私の最も強力な武器となったの
You
です
keep repeating that word, sure.
すでに長くどうか死した者が数千琥珀機にわたって積み重ねてきた決意を
The result of a dead man who crossed thousands of amber eras. Oh, I mean it was you, Jandar, okay, yeah.
はあ、このままだとキリがない。天才クラブの連中は揃って癖が強いし、そもそも口先だけであなたに思考を広げてもらおうなんて最初から思ってなかった。話がまとまらない以上、
私の出番。
Whoa. Excuse me, wait, stop a second. Anaxagoras, what are you doing here, Professor? How do you even... Huh? Someone eating, what? Is it the reason why the Droma event is passed? Because you're the one who, planned? How do you hear? And how? I mean, yes, technically you are a program in a sense, so yeah, it's possible. But I don't know who summoned you outside of the realm of Amporius. I mean, the fact is Siren also here, maybe that's possible.
Anaxagoras殿。
Oh. You have different color as well. The other two, this look like a hologram, this one like something else.
賢い方との会話は楽でいいですね。答えはまさにあなたの考えている通りです。
何です？
この計画をセーレンスに伝え、彼女にも戦局に加わるよう
Okay, I
要
remember
請してくだ
this.
さい。
Yep.
私はあらかじめ自身を賢者の石へと連成し、術式に組み込んでおき
You
ま
just
すので。
put a random word here. Philosopher's Stone. I mean, we know what Philosopher's Stone is, but not in Star Realm. In real life, it's something that turn any metal into gold. But why you just say Philosopher's Stone? Did I ever heard this word before in Star Realm? I don't remember. But I remember this conversation. This is where after we get back, after we skip 1,000 years, and then this scene happened. And yes, look, he listened in. So he listened. Is something that part of this.
セーレンスにはこう伝えるのです。
Ah.
時が来たら
In the ocean,
賢者の
within the
石を
vortex.
砕き、その粉塵を火神の海にまくように。
I think he said this last match. Unless this is the detail part of incomplete information last match. I don't remember.
それであんたの術式って一体どんな効果があるの？
それは当日のお楽しみです。
I think this is how it's end.
今ここで劇の最
The
高潮
answer
を
is
明かしては物粋という
Anaxagoras
ものでしょう。
could appear and then how did he realize about maybe Siren told him, I guess. Because probably that's what happened.
一人のアンティキシラ人を苦しめる方法ならいく
Okay,
らでもあります。
exactly.
あの者が歩んだ火を追う旅の中で、
Oh,
ある
it's
輪廻の私がまさに最適な方法を示していたのですよ。その輪廻ではタイタンが自ら私の脳に宿りました。
Oh,
それと同じようにして
that makes sense.
私は錬金術を駆使することであなたの分身と融合したのです。
Let's see.
すると何ということでしょう。とまあこうして木が熟すのを見計らい
Oh,
姿を現しました。
true. You told your plan.
かつて
Why
舞
you
台の
told
下
your
の
plan
観
to
客たちを
Janar?
皆おとなしく黙らせた時のようにね。データの本流の中に100年以上も潜んでおられたと。この宇宙にはそれだけの価値があります。
I'm waiting patiently. That's what he means. To counter Anaxagoras, I mean to counter Xandar. What he said before.
なんと破天荒で、なんと教団すべきでしょう。知恵の監視の目をかいくぐり、 世界の内部に密かに罠を仕掛けていたとは。どうやらこの実験に対する私の見立てには一つばかりほころびがあったようです。
I mean, because of plot, right?
おや、もしかすると
おやおやおや。
ほころびは一つだけではなかったようですね。
There's more.
一つだけではなかった？
Is this March 7?
どうやら私は記憶の手腕を甘く見すぎていたよ
A
うで
third
す。
party is about to join. Yeah.
間もなくこの談判に第三者が介入してくるでしょう。
Yep. We finally know. I mean, I think we will be know now how March become Evernight in this patch. Of course, including how Dan Heng become. But the important one here probably the more mystery, the one with the more theory against the people. We hope March become Evernight.
まだお気づきになりませんか？
There's the jellyfish.
先ほどから何か一つ忘れていることがあるはずですが。
Where's Siren? I don't see her.
キュレネさんが いませんね。
And Siren and March make
記憶
pact,
域
I
の
guess.
片隅で息を殺して待ってれば誰にも気づかれないと思ってたけど
They said question mark, but you know this is the force of Evernight. I mean, I know March force anywhere.
やっぱりあんたの目はごまかせなかったね。愛しの開拓者。
I miss you so much, March 7.
もっとびっくりするかと思った。招かれざる客である私にももう慣れてきたみたいだね。
Where's Hazelin?
すっごく懐かしそうな顔。でも私は彼女じゃないよ。
Maybe you have memory of March, including you, Basilin. You still March technically then, by that logic. Just combine the memory of March after he lost memory and before she lost memory. Possibly, we still don't know.
今私の姿が見えてるのはあんただけ。
Oh, okay.
邪魔されないように私はあんたの認識の中だけに存在してる。
Yep, yeah, why Helen is not here? Yep, what's going on with you?
私の話聞きたいのは美月なのかの話じゃなくて。
Okay, how do you say your name in Japanese? Let's see what she said. I mean, she said Mitsuki
まあ
Nanaka.
いいよ。私も回りくどいのは苦手なんだ。あんたが知っておくべき一番大事なことを話してあげる。あんたの大切な仲間美月なのかはもういないんだ。
So, you lie. Technically, you are March 7. I still believe that you have memory of March 7 before and after she lost the memory. So, it's still you, technically. There's no way it's not right. I don't think that's possible. I mean, there's no way. I see you because I saw you in the final battle with Iron Tongue, which means you are Astral Express crew or Trailblazer as well at the end, which means yeah, that's technically the spoiled thing, I guess. But I want to know how. That's okay, the biggest question. How you become Evernight? Why should I believe you exactly?
真実を知った途端に取り乱す。
Are you talking
彼
with
女の予想
her
通
then?
りだね。
I mean, technically you talk yourself.
あんたと炭鉱がオンパロスに来るよりも前に美月なのかは一足先にこの世界に来てたんだよ。
So the scene with March 7 inside this the space location where Siren also there was happened during the cycle. I don't know, but before the 35 million cycle where us and Danheng was in. Interesting.
あんたたちを守るために彼女は記憶の運命を受け入れて
What do you mean?
霧の中で燃えるろうそくの炎みたいに自分自身を燃やし尽くしてしまった。
Save me? When? Did I die? When we arrive?
そして私はその炎が落とした影みたいな存在。
What does that mean? I become part of the Emporios? Is that what you mean? You don't have a real body? Just like the rest of Emporios cast, they live within Emporios? Is that what you mean?
ずっと歳月の隙間に身を潜めてた。あの天才を騙し通すのは骨が折れたけど、私にはそれができた。
Sure, because Oronix?
ついでにもう一つの疑問にも答えてあげるよ。この輪廻の歳月の火種を変換したのは誰か。
It's you?
答えはとても簡単。
It was always been there?
誰もそれをしていない。
Okay, so basic eyes. Wait, what? It's gone. Huh? Fake. This is fake. Fake visual is I mean hallucination or this thing. I don't really like when they hide thing because of plot illusion thing, but sure I guess. But you have it, I think. You still have the core flame then, because you're the demigod of time. You overwrite everyone's memory. Overwrite? Can Oronix do that? I'm still thinking about that she is the demigod of time, by the way. Maybe not something else with remembrance, because remembrance deal with memory, as we know. But let's ask this question.
鋭いあんたならきっと何か気づいてくれると思ってたよ。
Actually, I don't know. Only because the game said so. Which I can see something wrong when the visual was already been in, so you know, unless the plot said so.
再創生がうまくいかなければ、あんたはきっと私たちの出会いを思い出す。それに乗じて、私は記憶の道をつなげ、ここまで来ることができたの。
What do you mean? You will remember our initial meeting? Where did we meet again? The one when us meet you in the space, the path space? Oh, maybe.
さすが、美月なのかが一番信頼してる仲間だね。それを世界の果てまで運んできてくれてありがとう。
Wait.
それじゃあ。
Okay, so this is the. Oh, okay, so beside Kefale, she also bring the Oronix. But why everyone think that yeah, the real memory part is that, so she make everyone think that Oronix core frame already put in. I see.
歳月の真剣をもらうね。
Okay, so you haven't become the demigod of time. I see. I thought you already did. Why now? Why? I mean, you can always come to the, maybe Vortex of Genesis is off limit by, unlike inside Avorius. I mean, yes, the Vortex of Genesis located in different space than the actual Avorius. I guess you need something to enter this place.
言ったでしょ。彼女はもういないって。でもまだ挽回のチャンスはある。
By sealing your memory and then become Marchevan again, is that it?
重要なのは真剣そのものじゃない。
I become part
本
of the
当に
world.
大事なのは私がそれを使って世界の動きに介
But there's
入する
something
こと。
missing. If Oronix is the only one that haven't been the core flame, how about Danheng? I mean, we can see here Danheng, which is the Georios core flame already put in. So how Danheng? I always thought that we will have one more cycle. So the next cycle will be the final one. It's the only way for Dan Heng to be part of the demigod crew or the Krasos Air crew. But we'll see.
再創生の原理はもう分かってるよね。世を背負う者の記憶を土台に、次の輪廻の
The
演
next
算を
cycle,
するって。
you and Dan Heng become part of the party. I mean, you, I don't know about Dan Heng yet.
この変えられない実験工程こそ、天才たちが鉄棒に対抗する鍵。
So I guess we go into the
私は
next
それ
cycle
を
then.
ほ
The
ん
final
の少し手
cycle.
伝うだけ。
This paradise.
あんたの記憶をフィルタリングして、ふさわしい種だけを残す。
I see.
そうすれば、今までにない特別な再創生ができる。そんなに時間はかからないよ。
Rain of
私と一緒に
sensation.
感覚の雨を浴びればいい。
Wait, did you forget
そこ
someone?
で誰を忘れて、誰を覚えておくべきかを教えてあげる。
Who will be forgotten? Is it Siren? Will they replace Siren with Evernight? Did they make a deal before? Let's see.
それからあんたの記憶を支
Something
え
going.
に世界の因果を組み直して無価のオンパロスを混沌から誕生させるんだ。
I mean, we're supposed to go to the next cycle in the first place, I believe, when we put a Kevale core flame inside this to begin the next cycle. Technically, that's what happened, right? When you put all the core flame, there will be the cycle will be reset, something like that.
これは銀河の運命に関わる戦いなんでしょ。今私が教えたのがたった一つの完璧な方法。そうすれば壊滅に打ち勝って開拓の新たな奇跡を鮮やかに描けるはずだ
I
よ。
still think you are March 7. You're just playing role or something. Because the Evernight name is in quotation mark. That's weird. Normally, if it's actually, I mean, maybe because the name is not finished, like how she named herself, I guess. But still, the question mark in your earring, is that a hint? What? Why question mark? And who will be forgotten? Actually, what I was
凡人、欠陥のある者、
Pale Hero.
敗北した英雄。彼らは世界の養分になることはできないし、
You will remove
記憶の不
NPC
純
or
物
something.
になるだけだから。
So the story will be entirely different.
でも忘れられることこそ生命の常。宇宙はまるでゴミが山積みの荒れ地。たまに林道があっても拾う人がいない。それにこれはナノカが望んだことでもあるんだよ。
But okay, maybe are you saying Mark 7 also will be forgotten or something and then replace that old memory with you? That's, I mean, you still Mark 7, but those memory thing only work in Amporios. Outside of Amporios, everything should just become normal. Well, since Mark 7 body actually still in the Astral Express, you can just go inside her body and bam, Mark 7 born again. See what happened in the end? I remember the scene where Sunday actually pulled us, Trailblazer, using a chain in the trailer. What is that supposed to mean? Let's see.
新しい命が芽吹いたら、その種は死んでいなければならない。消える前に、美月なのかは私に願いを託したの。彼女のたった一つの願いは、開拓の旅がずっとずっと続くことだった。
Her body is still in Astral Express, so she's still there.
その純粋な願いを私が代わりに叶えてあげるの。絶対。
What?
どうしちゃったの？あなたの意識が
Oh, the background changed again.
遠くに行っちゃった
Is
み
that
たい。
supposed to or it's just because my phone loading the area. So Siren was gone from that path cycle back to this just to talk about this. That was, I mean,
約束するよ。列車組は必ず新たな世界で再会できるって。
what do you mean, new world? I don't think it will change the entire universe. That doesn't make sense. I don't think they have that much power. If they did, they should be doing that in the first place, since Millen does manipulating, I mean, the Garden of Recollection. I don't think they're manipulating everyone's memory, right? So, I don't think what do you mean by new world. Or unless this new world is Amborio's new world.
さあ、愛しの開拓者。
Sea of
忘
Oblivion.
却の海に沈んで
Why is Mutotosuma?
私のお客さん
What
に
is
なってちょう
Oblivion
だい。
here? I heard Siren. Kirene. What's about that?
私たちはこれからいくらでも時間を取れるし、あんたは私の誘いを拒むことができない。
Don't forget Tanning. Wait a minute, I just read something about. I thought Evernight wear a glove, but is that a nail? Why a nail outside? Is that not a glove? Just her hand is kind of dark or something? That's weird. See, this is a glove. You don't see a nail outside of a glove. Unless it's a glove nail.
だってこの記憶の塩はあんたの仲間美月なのかから来てるものだから。そしてこれは彼女の記憶の中でも最も深いそこの見えないところにあるもの。
I don't understand. Let's see. Let's just see what happened. Okay, so we saw the memory when okay. We see. This is what I guess the reason of how Mars 7 become Evernight. Maybe flashback time.
実はそんなにびっくりしてなかったりするんだよね。だって前にも会ってるし。
So who?
ほら、準備の騎士が勝手に列車に乗り込んできたあの夜も。
On the night where it is the thing propagation. Wait, no. Oh, who are you?
あんたはこんな感じで急に現れたでしょ。
Wait, I don't remember that. Is it? Did March say someone else? This is where Oronix are. Temple Abyss of Fate. Is this after?
そう。
Okay, this is Evernight. So this is after March go into the door or something. During I remember which patch was it, but I remember they say that I wanna do adventure together again with Tanheng and more. And then I mean with a Trailblazer, I mean my character say called more. So yeah, and then choose they just goes in and we doesn't know anything about that after. I guess this is one of the scene.
それじゃあオンパロスに入ってからどれくらい時間が経ったか覚えてる？
My question is why Mars still has her. I mean, both of them has the camera. I thought we have the camera, and we took it interdimensionally, different cycle as well. Still have the camera. Maybe spare camera. I mean, maybe this is the character model. So, but I mean, you know. Anyway.
普通いちいち数えたりしないよ。
How you guys end up in this location? That's actually the biggest thing. When and where? I mean, when is this? I know where is this, but when? Oronix is the mother that Oronix talked about. Her is not safe. I remember in 1.2 or 3.1, I think.
97日。
Okay, days as in real life, real world days or Aporius day, and how you end up in this, and Oronix clearly say mother before. Is that Siren, or I just realized that maybe it's actually Siren, or maybe not.
この97日間であんたは世界の隅々まで旅をした。
Every inch.
でも残念ながら
How did you able to survive while nobody? I mean.
誰の目にも映らず、誰かに影響を与えられることもなかった。ネモキーパーたちが肉体を捨ててミームになるのと同じように、今のあんたは誰にも認識されない幽霊みたいな存在なんだよ。でも黙って見てるわけにはいかなかった。だってこの世界ってあまりに残酷すぎるから。あの子とタンコーはもう出発してる。今にも列車がオンパロスの空に現れるかもしれない。
I don't think if okay, so this is the thing. If Mars 7 come first, is this still in the same cycle or in different cycle? That's actually my question now. If it is the same cycle, then maybe 1,000 years before, like what happened with us right now, or I don't know. We'll see. What is that? It's crystal.
そして彼らが新たな犠牲者
I
にな
see
る。
the Foxian. That's not here. Where are they? I see the light in the background there is Oronix.
もうずっと
Ah, this is the one.
人
Yes,
々
the
が
scene.
記憶の扉に入ってくのを見てることしかできなかった。あの人たちは私が見えないし、私の声も聞こえない。天外の声はいつも安全だって約束するけど、無事に帰ってきた人は一人も見たことが
This is
ない。
the siren that left the cycle in the beginning of this Aeronova cycle during cycle 1. So this different siren that we actually meet, right? Technically, siren is supposed to be disappear from every single cycle except for the first one, when when she and Paimon make the promise to do this whole cycle thing, and also the last one where Paimon went to face destruction while she come back. How she come back again before this cycle? I just realized. Maybe it is the same siren. Sirene.
この人たちはみんなここに誘導されたんだ。列車組と違って彼らの記憶は改ざんされてる。
Oh, are you saying that there are people who discover Amphorius and they just stuck in here and become someone else, forgotten, and then just die or something? Is that what you mean?
ひどい。ネモスナッチャーがやったの？
You know what I was just I don't think we talked about that before, March. Memo Snatcher. Or maybe we did.
それは私にもわからない。
See? I only
私には
possess
あんたの
your
記憶
memory.
しかないからね。
Technically, this is so Evernight is Mars 7. Because what makes someone is their memory. So both of them is Mars 7, technically. But maybe you
彼
have
らは
more
みんな
memory?
天空の封鎖を突破できなかった。
Hey, Oronix.
オンパロスが銀河であまり知られてない理由の一つはそのあり地獄みたいな特殊性にあるのかもしれないね。
Firewall.
それで最初の話に戻るけど、うちらってほとんど顔が一緒でしょ。あんた何か知ってるんじゃ
Yeah,
ない？
exactly. Do
う
you
ち
know
の生まれ
something
と
about
か隠された力とか
hidden power?
教えて。どうすれば あの子とタンコを守ることができるの？
How? Yeah, that's a big question. How did there are two March 7 in the first place? How Evernight born? I mean, this is already born, but what happened before? Is it because March 7 enter Avarius that make this split into a copy or something, or is there another reason? I wasn't sure. I don't think they ever told us yet.
そうだね。でも答える前に代価について考えたことはある？
In the gameplay, yes, cost 5 cost, 7 cost. But I don't think that's what it means. It actually costs
代価。
like equivalent exchange.
それはうちのセリフでしょ？あんたずっとうちの記憶の中に隠れてたよね。うちがピンチの時以外は絶対に姿を現さないし。
So, what is that sound outside? Anyway, ignore that background sound. I don't know what that is. If you can hear it, actually. If not, then that's fine. But anyway, yes, I guess. So basically, the Evernight always exists within March. Maybe Evernight was kind of like the key that prevent March 7 past memory to be. She the one who locked like a seal, I guess. Is she?
それってガーデンの奴らに見つかりたくないからじゃないの？
I see. Interesting. So who are Evernight then? Who are Evernight? No, I mean, who is Mark 7 before she lost her memory? That's actually a biggest question, I guess. Who are you? I mean, where do you come from? Where Mark 7
ここに
come
いるの
from?
はうちとあんただけ。あんたがうちを助けてくれるなら、うちだってあんたを助けてあげるよ。
Why your eye red? Is that no
わ
reason?
かった。
Just
このよどん
want
だ
to be
水
like
に
that?
小石を投げてあげる。そうすれば行き詰まった状況にも小さなさざ波が立つはず。
Don't speak with riddle, please.
でもね、その小石はあんたが自分の手で磨かなきゃいけない。それにはあんたのすべての記憶が必要なの。
What is this supposed to mean? Who is this? What is Pebble? What do you mean? Speak normally.
そうするとうちはどうなるの？
How do you understand that much? I mean, it's simple, but still, that's not how you speak.
道しるべの光になるかもしれないし、炎の残りかすになるかもしれない。その時、あんたが今のあんたのままでいられるかどうかは、私にも保証できない。
Okay, so maybe that is why Evernight was born after March 7 do something. But you look like Evernight, which means you combine again as what? I don't know. Let's see.
あんたの中には長夜が広がってる。たとえ私でも見えてるのはその氷山の一角だけ。
What? How do you say Evernight in Japanese?
あんたの中には長夜が広がってる。たとえ私でも見えてるのはその氷山の一角だけ。
I don't think that's actual word. So what do you call yourself then?
でもそれが唯一の方法なら迷う理由はないよね。それに
How did March if it goes into this place in the first place? I mean, I know how it's supposed to do with the garden. Ah, its nature actually was told by Siren, I remember. Now that I think about it, during the space, like the galaxy location back then in 3.2 2 or 3, I don't remember. Who is that?
黒幕がもうすぐう
Hologram.
ちらを見つけちゃう。
Oh. Ligus Xandar.
迷子のお嬢さん、申し訳ありませんが、これ以上の勝手な真似は許容できません。
Okay, there's multiple
やっ
of
ぱ
them.
りあんたのことが見えないんだ。
Ah. Evernight is inside. Because it's actually March. Evernight is the memory that was locked away.
あるいは彼は私たちの本質を見抜いてるのかもしれない。
What he saw is not this too much, something different, which is maybe Evernight.
ガーデン・オブ・リコレクションの手口は取るに足らないものでしたが、
Ooh,
お嬢さん、
overcome the ultimate
一体
protocol.
どうやって最終協定を突破したのでしょう。
のんびり話してる余裕はないみたいだね。一度逃したら二度と来ないチャンスもある。じゃあやるしかないね。うちの記憶全部捧げるよ。
Okay, so when March 7 said my memory, it's memory after she was rescued, basically. She offering the memory after she was rescued by the crew back then inside the 6 ice thing, I don't remember the name. Which mean March, well, yeah, I mean, I said before that what makes someone is their memory. If their memory is gone, then technically that person is gone because they're entirely different person by now with different memory. But we'll see what actually happened because I mean Evernight still have memory of March 7, which technically means Evernight is March 7. I still believe that, but we'll see what's going on.
この小石を投げ入れ
You sound the
世
same
界
now.
を
What are you? Okay, that's how you look like. Alien.
忘却の波で沈めてあげる。
Okay, you sound different than March 7 and Evernight. You more pitchy, high pitch. You say the same thing. Oblivion. What is that? Just wait. Oh, cutscene.
約束する。凍らせたのは
Oh, this is how she transform into Evernight. Oh, Umbrella. This is where Umbrella come from.
さてと、この世界に真の長湯を与えよ
What's that mean? Is this happening before? I've never seen this scene. Okay, it's gone again. It's only 1 second. Something just this is some star there. I see a star coming out from unless that's just part of the background. What was that? Okay, so we back to Danheng. What happened? Okay, this is where the Danheng tie in, I guess. But there's something in the scene there. Unless it's part of the background, but I see in the top right corner, top left corner, around this part, I saw something coming out of Amperius. Don't tell me that's actually March 7. This has happened in the past, which means but that doesn't make sense. I mean, maybe how long does the experiment took place, and maybe time got screwed inside. Maybe it was already happened before. Wait a minute. I have a theory here. Something I have to understand. So when we first meet March 7, not me. When the Astral Express first rescue March 7, that was after what happened in Amperius. timeline-wise. Hear me out. And those things look like a meteor coming outside of Aquarius is actually March 7 inside the 6 ice thing. I don't remember the name. Which means the only reason why March 7 turned into ice again right now. Well, what is that sound? I don't hear any sound. Okay, but yes, the only reason why March 7 turned into ice when she come back to Amphibious or near Amphibious because maybe that's the trigger. That's just my theory. But basically, March 7, I don't know, this is time loop shenanigan, which is weird. But this kind of reminds me of another time travel show, which is say the future influence the past. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Basically, the time loop. But let's see if this is actually true or not, because that make perfect sense now that if those things, the star that coming out of Ambarius is actually not part of the background, but actually a thing that just happened at that moment, which means it's possibly what happened with March, which means March still technically alive because it was happened in the future. But why did March have the memory of the future if even the past? Yeah, that's actually complicated. Anyway, it's just my theory. I don't know if this is true or not, but possibly, maybe. So that's mean after all this end, Marcel will still be here, including Evernight as well. Just like Danheng, she can transform into two different form, maybe. But let's enough of that theorizing about March 7 for now, because it happened in an instant. And what are those red things covering Amphorius for a few seconds there? Is that where she intervened or they hide? I don't know. It's actually really interesting. I don't understand. Who is Evernight in the first place? Those jellyfish looking is already there. Already inside March 7. Who are those? And the fact that those scenes is actually, out of all locations, they choose the scene where Oronix was there, literally. Which means, that probably has a reason for that. I don't think that's just random, the location. Especially since Oronix calling mother, maybe that's a biggest twist. There will be a bigger twist later. I don't know how, but they will. I will be sure. I'm 100% sure there will be a twist at the end, either at the end of this patch or next patch about March 7 and Evernight. But anyway, it's back to Danheng. This is actually, yes, where Danheng come in again and become demigod of Earth. I don't know how she goes back in. Maybe since we are in the art. Wait a minute. I forgot something. Danheng come back physically, right? So why his memory? Maybe I don't know. We will talk with the crew right now, I believe. Let's see what's happened. It's been so long since we actually seen Astral Express crew, Himeko, Welt, and Sunday plus someone I cursed about, Black Swan. What's you gonna say about all this now? Wait a moment, I do something for a second and done. Okay, it's done. Let's continue the story. It's almost an hour. I think I will take a break after this scene over, if possible. No one here.
ここは列車のラウンジか。いつの間に戻ってきた。いや、それより
Okay, interesting.
帰っ
Yes.
てくるまでの記憶が全く
That's
ない
actually my question. How
どうい
you
うことだ
inside this already? Is this March 7 doing? I mean, Evernight doing? We still actually inside the warriors? It is just a memory? Possible? Unless we meet with the rest? Yes, okay. I think it is. We're still inside the warriors.
思い出せ。あいつと別れた時の状況を。
That's what happened.
ただ、それを解明するには時間が必要です。それまでは、この世界の運命を見届ける。あるいは、必要な時に後押ししてくださる方がいれば、きっと大きな助けとなるでしょう。
I remember this.
炭鉱様、ここでお別れですね。
So this what happened.
道中、
What
どう
is
かお
that
気をつけて。
triangle?
感謝する。お前たちも無事にこの災難を乗り越えられるよう祈っている。
Is it all? Just it? Which means Evernight intervene, I believe. And we are currently in another dimension.
それから先がどうしても思い出せない。
Yep.
サンデーは一緒じゃないの？
彼ならヘルタと一緒だ。天才たちが試みている思考へのハッキングを調律で支援している。
How we saw this memory? That's strange.
姫子さんの声。
How is that possible?
それにベルトさんも。
This is because March was currently in Express, so I mean, our body is, which means this is actually what happened when March was in. I mean, basically, you know, I mean, it's plot convenient, obviously, but to explain it in lore, perhaps because of March 7 here, she can see or feel what actually happening in the whole train, and just now shuffling it into Dan Heng to tell him about something, but I don't know what it is yet.
まさかヘルタの指示ってわけじゃないわよね。彼女が調和の力を借りるなんて
I remember something like
と
this.
ても考えられないけど。
Yes, it's harmony. Like, I think it's called harmony, but it's kind of like hypnosis. I think it's hypnosis.
ああ、君の勘は当たっている。最初に協力を持ちかけ
But
たのは
not
サ
really
ンデーの
hypnosis,
方で、
something that
ヘルタはきっぱりと断っていたんだが、
like the things that I did with adventuring before.
ザンダーの正体が判明してから考
Ooh.
えを変えたようだ。
So they already know it was Xandar.
先週ラフとはまだ連絡が取れていないの？
Ooh, Lofu. Okay, so what's Lofu have to? Is this what Xandar said? The other path? One of them was probably, of course, Jianzhou Alliance, and the other one probably IPC, maybe?
ああ、だがまだ諦めたわけじゃない。
Okay.
できることは全て試すつもりだ。ただ、ここはスターピース通信のサービス圏外だからな。
Who still has the
試せる方
whistle?
法は限られている。
I believe if you use the whistle, then they will come, no matter where we are, I think.
それならアベンチュリンのチップはどうかしら？ あれって確か小型の発信機だったわよね。
I don't remember about
カ
this.
ンパニーの回線なら
That
信号を
chip.
拾えるはずだわ。
When did he give us a chip?
姫子、君の方は大丈夫なのか？こんなに張り詰めた様子の君は、これまであまり見たことがないが。
Interesting. Suddenly talking about Himiko. Foreshadowing?
大丈夫。ただちょっと疲れてるだけよ。今はとにかくあの子たちのことに集中しましょう。
そうだな。だが残念なことに、
What?
ピノコニを離れるとき、
Convenient.
あのチップは無境に置いてきてしまったんだ。
俺は夢でも見ているのか？
Exactly. How you can see what happened here? Which means you are still inside a furious, probably by March 7. I mean, Evernight.
列車のラウンジなのにまるで知らない場所のように感じる。この声は客室車両からか？
is the like. Oh, I don't see. I don't need Danheng. I guess yep, that's it for the part 1 of story of Homecoming. The title was Homecoming. I just realized that. Within sight, yet beyond grasp. Back to Earth. I don't know why they call it Earth. I just realized that. Why Earth? Earth as in planet Earth or Earth as in home? Interesting title. The patch title. Back to Earth in Evernight. Why back to Earth? Which Earth? But anyway, that's it for this patch. This so many. Is this still the beginning? I don't know how long. I don't think. I mean, I think this was probably 30 minutes in or maybe 20 minutes in because I thought a lot. It become an hour, so it probably still really long. I wonder how many parts, but this is for part 1. See you in the part 2. Bye.